college football in the SEC. Georgia, Missouri. We were just talking about best teams in the country outside of Alabama. Georgia's probably in the running there. The rotation number on SBR odds is 403, 404, 12 noon Eastern start. Looks like the Bulldogs laying 14 on the road. Big man, when I first looked at this, I thought this number would be bigger. I'll tell you. I'm leaning with the Bulldogs, even though it is on the road. Missouri, looks like 65 the total. Do you have any opening thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I mean, if you know me, I think Drew Lock is the most underrated quarterback in the country. I think as far as a pure quarterback, he might be the best quarterback in the country. He's a terrific player. And if Tua wasn't having such success, Drew Lock would be talked about a lot more. But you look at this game. This is a tough game. I mean, you're basically facing one of the better defenses in the country. A team that's made a crazy splash. I mean, they're always going to get after you. I also look at the competition that Missouri's faced. I mean, you look at kind of struggling against Purdue last week. They just couldn't get a stop in that game, Drew, and that's a major concern for me because you got to be able to stop Georgia, and I don't think they can. Now, this is a tough spot for Missouri. It is at home. It's an early start, which I generally hate. I hate early starts, and they're ones that I'm going to stay away from. But yeah, I think the line is strikingly too low for me. I think there's a big step up, and I wonder if Missouri can get any stops. Over might be okay because this could be a garbage game where at the end, I mean, Missouri's just throwing to put some points on the board. I, 61's high though. I think Missouri will cover. It's not a game I'm in love with, but I think Purdue really tested Missouri. That was actually one of the better games of the weekend last week. I think they have a lot of trouble against this Georgia offense.
Yeah, I think with Missouri stepping up in class, I just think they don't have the horses to kind of sit here with to stay in there with Georgia. And as it gets into the third, fourth quarter, I could see Georgia just pounding them down. I like laying the two touchdowns with Georgia. I already bet it for a little bit. Not one of the bigger plays of the weekend, but I'm with you, Georgia. I think they're just out of Missouri's class. You mentioned Drew Lock. He can throw it around. They'll likely put it in the end zone a couple times, but I just don't think they'll be able to stop him. Like you said, Purdue was giving him a show. So stepping up in class here against Georgia, I don't see it. I like the
Yeah,
dogs minus four.
I think you're dead on the money. And the problem they have with Georgia is I kind of got too cute with them. I thought South Carolina could give them a game in Columbia, and they wiped them right off the floor. Georgia's real good. I mean, I think they're a team that you also kind of consider that maybe could give Alabama a run for their money. Jake Fromm's obviously terrific. They have a great running game. Yeah, it seems a bit too low here. That's a good point on the chat by one of the commenters, DT Duggs. Georgia was a 28-point favorite last year. You basically cutting that in half. Not sure I see that.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.